Well, hello, my lovelies. Blue raspberry cotton candy. That one has a bite to it. What about you? Fucking oh my gosh thing. I pulled that out of one of his books. So, I just got done doing a Divas Den video. I still gotta proof watch it. I proof watch my videos. And, I kind of tend to proof watch them after I upload them. But, after I upload them, I don't want to watch them again. So, I just upload them, then I proof watch them, That way I don't have to do it twice. I kind of touched up on pretty much mental health and just how certain situations affect other people and how it can affect the situation or at that present time or whatever the case may be, and how so many people are so much of a pro at hiding it and hiding the pain and hiding the trauma and hiding all of the things that they have seen and heard and endured and encountered and just everything of. And I'm sitting on my porch right now and I'm looking at the blue sky, the white clouds, and the sun is like vaporizing my knees, but it's unfortunate. Like, I look out at the clouds and I look out at the sky and I'm just like, what amount of money or what amount of power can truly make you stop being who you are and take away that big child in you that knows that you're gonna strive for greatness and you're gonna go above and beyond, and that you're just gonna do everything you possibly can just to become something awesome. And then you have somebody or somebodies that veer you off of your path, and you don't realize this sometimes until years down the road. And then at that point you can't turn around and go back. And there's no words, I've had situations like that where you just can't, you don't get a redo, but it's life, it's part of life, it's part of growth, it's a part of moving forward and everything thereof. So it's all a learning experience, it's all educational. Like I've said in one of my past videos, that I have learned more out of school than I have in school, because learning out of school, I have learned that school's history, for example, wasn't always either politically correct or it was a little off, or there was stuff, some was saying that there was even stuff missing out of the history lessons and out of the history books and stuff like that. And I'm sorry that I believe that history is history. I don't care what it is. We went on a field trip in high school to the Martin Luther King College in, I think it was South Daytona or Daytona or something like that. And it was freaking amazing, to see all the vases from back in the day and the the paintings and just the artwork and just, you know, the old furniture and the chairs, and talking about it, like I can see flashbacks of this stuff. And just the smell. The school even has that old ancient, like, historical smell. It was amazing. I loved every freaking bit of it. I'm glad that I have that memory, but I loved every bit of that field trip. It was great. It was really, really, really awesome. That was one that I will always remember, like so many are for us. Martin Luther King was the hero. For others, he was their savior. He was their inspirational leader. He was their influencer, if you will. And for the most part, I've not seen or heard anything bad ever come out of his mouth about anything other than, he just sits there and try to educate his people and try to make his people strong and rise above, and everything thereof. So it's always good to show recognition once in a while. It doesn't hurt nobody. When I said that I wanted to make a video about, like, different cultures and stuff like that, yes, you're gonna know in the future that I do calculate these things. And I do know that I have to do my homework and I have to be, pretty on point with these things. Because I know somebody was talking about my culture or my state or my this or my that, and they were, of course, that's your home. Nobody's gonna know your home better than you, even if you're born and raised there. If you're born and raised there, ain't nobody gonna know your home better than me. Yeah, I'm gonna know your home better than you do. Like, I kinda had a session before making a video because I knew I was gonna make two, and there's gonna be a video coming up. I got a game. I don't know if I've ever did games on Courage or not. Y'all can post down in the comments. I'm not sure. Did I do any games throughout this journey? I'm not sure. But anyways, if I haven't, I got one. And it's, I'm gonna leave y'all hanging. But it's a drinking game. If you haven't done it, haven't experienced it, you are not the kind of person that the questions say, you take a shot. Or if you don't want to answer the question, you take a shot. Or, you answer the question. And I've got like 12 of them written down out of 25. Because the goal of the game is the one that gets drunk first is the loser. And we don't call it the loser. The one who gets drunk first is the lemon. It sounds more appropriate. The lemon. So, and I put, I did put questions in there that I haven't. Or that I'm not, or whatever, But, that's all the information I'm gonna give y'all. Y'all know when I post it. And, if y'all catch those fucking Cray K live streams before I get a hold of them, a lot of that has been deleted from the live streams. A lot of that is just due to, like, outbursts because of stress or things I have got going on, and I just blurt out things that None of that, any of that stuff was even true. That's not how I act. That's not who I am. That's not what I'm all about. And, what you see is what you get. Usually if somebody says something mean or off, I usually will get like really quiet and try to act like I didn't hear him say it. But I'm really not a confrontational person. And when I have to, when I feel, either when I have to be or when I feel like I have to be a confrontational person, it kind of makes me feel some sort of way and I don't like it. Because I feel that I shouldn't have to be confrontational because we grown. But that is going to be the end of this video. Rebels chill with you. Probably should have mentioned that in the beginning, but I'm hearing now that I want to run a poll. It's the 20th century. People are saying that intros when you're making your videos are out. What do you think? Are intros out or in? In the comments, put out or put in. Let me know your thoughts. Until next time, keep on party rocking. Hey.